Hi guys, recently I made this Chinese beef with cumin and it was so good. Really meaty and savoury, and it only took a little prep and no time at all to cook, making it perfect for guests. Start off with about 500 grams of sirloin steak and just trim the fat off. Then slice it into narrow strips. This should easily feed 2 people, possibly 3. When that's all done, add it to a bowl, then set it aside while you make your marinade. Do this by adding 2 tablespoons of Shaoxing wine to a cup, a good pinch of sea salt flakes, 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of water, and 1 tablespoon of flour. Potato flour is traditional and preferable, but I'm just using plain flour here. Now stir it all up until it's all really nice and combined. Then bring back the beef, pour the marinade over it and stir it all up to make sure that all the beef is nicely coated in it. Then set it aside and allow it to marinate while you crack on with the rest of the prep. Start by washing your chopping board and knife really well. Now grab a few bowls. There is a few ingredients that have to be added at different times, so I group them together according to when they're added. Start off with the green or red pepper, or whatever peppers you like, and cut them into small squares. When your red pepper is chopped up, add it to the first bowl. Do the same with the green pepper and add it to the red because these will be added at the same time. Now take 2 fresh red chilies. I de-seeded them because I can't handle heat all that well, but leave the seeds in if you prefer. Just chop them up really finely. Then add them to the peppers because they'll all be going into the wok at the same time. Now grab some peeled garlic cloves. I'm using 5 here because they're not that big, and just crush them into the second bowl. I'm using a garlic crusher for this, but you could use a microplane grater if you like, or just really finely mince them with a knife. Now take about the same amount of ginger, peel it and finely mince it. Don't bother weighing it though, eyeballing it will be fine. Then add it to the bowl with the garlic because these will be added at the same time. Now take a pestle and mortar and add about 4 teaspoons of cumin seeds to it and grind it up until it's as finely ground as your patience will allow. If you prefer, you can use the shop-bought, pre-ground cumin, but it's not as flavoursome. You get a lot more flavour from grinding the seeds yourself like this. When you have it ground as finely as you like, go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of chili flakes to it. You don't need to grind these up, but they'll be added at the same time as the cumin, so you might as well just keep them together. Now take 4 spring onions and just cut off the white parts and save them for another recipe later, and finally chop up the green parts before adding them to the final bowl. Now you can do all this in advance and just set aside your spring onions, your ginger garlic, your peppers and chili, your cumin and dried chilies, and your marinated beef until right before cooking. When it's time to start cooking, place a wok or a large frying pan over a high heat and add 3 or 4 tablespoons of cooking oil. I'm using rapeseed oil here, but whatever flavourless oil you have will be fine. When it's hot, go in with the beef and the marinade and stir fry for just a few minutes until the beef has slightly lightened in colour. Then transfer the beef from the wok to a bowl and set aside until later. Return the wok to the heat and add another 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil. Then add the ginger and garlic and stir fry for a maximum 30 seconds until it becomes really aromatic. Then pile in your peppers and chilies. Now stir fry these for just 2 minutes until they become really aromatic. Now return the beef to the wok and give everything a good stir before you add your cumin and chili flakes. Stir those in too and cook for just another couple of minutes until everything is sizzling and smelling amazing. Then add the spring onions and just stir them in before you turn off the heat and drizzle over about 2 teaspoons of toasted sesame seed oil. Mix that in as well and then serve. I think it's probably a good idea to transfer this into a serving bowl. I served this with just some boiled basmati rice and it really was just so delicious. And it was really quick and easy too. A lot easier than it is to use chopsticks. Here I am struggling. Thanks a million for watching guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons below. You can check me out on social media if you like. You'll find all the links to my accounts in the description, as well as the link to my blog where you'll find this full recipe over at www.rookiecook.org.